Okay. Think we're live. All right. So let's see. We got about 6 minutes until we do our HIIT class. So let me see if I can share. I'll be back. All right. Sorry, we were just was sharing that on Facebook. Let's see. If you, let me get my phone. Okay. So for whatever copyright reasons, I guess, I learned my lesson a couple weeks ago. I can't actually play music in the background, but I have a bunch of playlists on Spotify. You can go, if you have Spotify, or you can listen to any music you want. If you go to Spotify, the playlist I'm going to use today is called YouTube HIIT 2. But you can listen to whatever you want, but it's like upbeat music to get you going. So if you've never done a HIIT class, we start with about a 5-minute warm up. I have a timer. It'll ding when the warm up is over. We do 4 rounds with 8 exercises in each round, and it'll be a high interval exercise for 40 seconds, and then a low interval, like a stretch, a yoga type stretch for 20 seconds. So 8 exercises in each round, 4 rounds. What else? And then we'll do a cool down at the end, which will be about 5 minutes. So altogether, the class will be done around 10 o'clock. We're going to get started in 2 minutes. I'm going to put my headphones in. Sometimes they fall out, but the music kind of keeps me going for the exercises. I guess that's it. And then tomorrow, I know it's Easter Sunday, so you may have plans, or you may just be at home like the rest of us. I'm going to be doing a vinyasa class at noon. That'll be about an hour, and I'm going to start it off with a breathing exercise. If you want to join in for that, it's actually a really good breathing exercise to calm the nerves, but also it's good for your respiratory system. It's good for this season with allergies. It can help with that. So if you have time tomorrow, maybe you can just tune in for that part or stay for the whole class. And these classes in the library are always there, so you can always tune back into them. All right, we are going to get started in 1 minute. We are going to start in child's pose. Get my music started. All right. And I got my timer plugged in back here because my kids were on the iPad. You know how that goes. Oh, too funny. I don't know if you guys are have that house party app, but it's kind of like a FaceTime app, but you can have more than one person on it. And I was on it with my neighbors last night, and then I got on it with some friends that live in South Carolina, and then I was on it with my other friend. Needless to say, I may or may not have had too many glasses of wine. So we're going to sweat it out right now. All right, we're going to start in child's pose. Just reach the hips back down to the heels. Press the palms into the floor, stretch the fingertips forward, and start to draw the shoulders down your back. Take a couple breaths here. See if I can get these darn headphones situated. Take a couple breaths. One more inhale, and then on your exhale, we're going to come up onto all fours in a position called tabletop. So inhale, press the palms in the floor. Exhale, you're in tabletop. Your palms are underneath the shoulders. So shoulders are stacked over the palms. Hands are about shoulder width apart. Start to draw the shoulders back as you roll the creases of your armpits forward. We're going to do a couple barrel rolls. So you pull the belly in on the inhale and lift. Imagine you're rolling over a barrel and you really lift the spine up towards the ceiling and then drop the belly down. Doing a couple, I'm moving to the left first, but we're going to go in the other direction. So either way is fine. Drop the belly down, moving in the other direction. Exhale, pull the belly up and in. Inhale, drop the belly down. A couple more. On the next one, you're going to inhale. Keep the left knee down. We're going to move into a modified side plank. Left palm down to the floor. Reach your right arm up and over. Feel a nice stretch all down the right side of the body. Take a couple breaths here. Exhale the air out. And then on the inhale, you're going to crunch the elbow into the right knee. Exhale, lift, stretch out. So we're going to do a couple of those. Move at your own pace. Inhale in. Exhale out. Inhale. Exhale. Feel a really good stretch all down the right side of the body. Let's do one more. Crunch it in and hold. Couple counts. Exhale long. Sweep through to the other side. Right knee down. Left toes out. Reach up and over. Inhale, crunch it in. Exhale, reach and stretch. Start to move at your own pace. Couple more. Let's see. Crunch it in. Exhale. On this one, we're going to hold here for a couple counts. Exhale out. Sweep the arm through, coming back to all fours. We're going to come into a down dog. So tuck the toes, hover the knees just a little bit, and then press the hips back and up towards the ceiling. Don't worry if your heels aren't touching the floor just yet. We're just going to walk the hips out a couple times here. Maybe keeping the knees bent. Start to melt the heart towards your thighs. Just going to pause it here before we get started. Oops. All right. Melt the heart towards your thighs. Press the base of the hands into the floor. Draw the shoulders down your back as you start to roll the creases of the armpits forward. So just like we did in that tabletop, you're doing the same thing here as you draw the shoulders down your back. Take one more breath here. Walk the toes to the front of the mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold over the legs. Inhale, sweep the arms all the way up. Exhale, pull the palms through. Okay, let me step back. So this is a new setup. This is my little yoga setup here. So hopefully you guys can see me. I'm actually using my son's Google Chromebook. So I don't know if the picture is going to be as good, but hopefully we're okay. So we're going to get started. The first thing we're going to do here, I'm going to move this iPad over so I can actually see the timer while we're doing this. Sorry, guys. The first exercise is going to be a jumping jack with a push-up. If the push-up is too much, you can take the push-up out. Okay, that's not going to work because it doesn't reach. So this is a story of my life. Technical difficulties every time I try to do something online here, but that's okay. I think we're all going through the same thing. All right, here we go. We're going to get started. So the first exercise I'll show you real quick. It's going to be a jumping jack into a push-up. If the push-up is too much and you just want to jack it out, that's fine. Or if you just want to come down to a plank without a push-up and then back to your jumping jack. So we will get started. If you're working on your music, I think I got Kelly Clarkson to start. All right, here we go. Here we go. So jumping jack, push-up. Couple more. Let's do one more. Okay, sorry, I need to turn this up. Now we are in half moon on the right side. Inhale the arms high. Exhale, pull over to the right. Our next exercise is going to be a standing. Oh, we're going into high knees actually, sorry. What is this thing doing? Oh. Sorry, I can't see this, guys. All right. Sorry, technical difficulties. All right, we're moving into high knees. We'll get this. Like I said, I had too many glasses of wine last night. High knees, spine straight. Pull the knees up, belly in. You got 10 seconds. Then we'll be at half moon on the left. Half moon on the left. So our next high is going to be something called step ups. I'll show it to you in a couple counts here. So you're going to start in the knee, on the knees, and you're stepping up. Keep the hips low. Here we go. As you step it up. Good job, guys. Your low is going to be chair pose. You got this. I don't know if you see this black thing over my shoulder. I actually have a little infrared heater. Whew. So I can keep it a little warm in this room. I miss my hot yoga room. Can't wait to get back. Okay, here we go. 1 second. Moving into chair pose, hips low, arms high. Next, we're going to be doing like squat taps or traveling Mahalasana taps, whatever you want to call them. The hips are going to stay low, and we're going to tap middle, right. So I'll show you. So we're going to start in the middle, tap right, center, left, middle, right. So you're traveling across. It's kind of like a basketball shuffle. Tapping down. Keep the hips low. I lost my music. And then we're going to meet in Mahalasana for our low here. Get my music going. Woo! Here we go. 9 seconds. 2 and 1. So you're going to be in Mahalasana at the front of your mat because we're going to roll back and then roll up to crow pose for our next high. So you're rolling back, and then you're either rolling up to crow pose or rolling up to Mahalasana here, or here we go, rolling up to crow pose. So knees go into the armpits. Weight shifts forward, and maybe you hold it. Back. We got 17 seconds. Maybe you hold it for the rest of the time. Weight shifts forward. And then we're moving into Cobra. So you can jump it back or step it back at the buzzer. And pull up. There you go. Whew. Next is going to be our plank jack with a shoulder tap. So you're jacking and you're tapping. In 3. Starting in plank, but low. Here we go. You guys are doing awesome. I can't hear or see the timer. Here we go. Give about 5 seconds. All right. Push it back to down dog. Whew. All right, our next high, we're going to float our dog. So you're pulling the knee in and kicking up. You can hold here, or you can float your dog into a handstand. So from the side, you're pulling in and up, or you're kicking into a handstand. Really pull that belly in. Shift the weight forward. And stack everything over the palms if you're floating your dog. Here we go. One more. There you go. All the way down to your knees. Puppy pose. Okay. All right, push it back. Same thing, other side. So left knee in, float your dog, or you're kicking. If you're floating, try to land light on the right toes. Ten seconds. Couple more. warrior three. So shift the weight into the right big toe. Palms to center. Rotate that left hip down. Flex the left foot. Switch the legs out. So we're gonna do warrior three on the other side. Supposed to be getting a break here, but you're not. You're only getting a 10-second break. Okay. In 5, you can just sweep the right foot down. We're gonna start round 2 in 10 seconds. Round 2, it's a crunch on this right side. Either stepping or hopping. In 1, here we go. We're already into round 2. Crunch it on the right side. You're halfway. Here we go. 10 seconds. 2 and 1. Whew. Drop it down into horse pose. Pull the right shoulder forward. Next, we're going to bring it down to our forearms. You have 5 seconds. And we're going to rock back and forth. So hips low. Not sure if you can see me. I'm on my forearms here. And I'm just rocking back and forth. You guys got this. We're going to bring it all the way down to our bellies for our low. We're going to move into Sphinx pose in 19 seconds. Don't give up. Butt low. Belly in. Pull that belly button in towards your spine. And 1. All the way down. Your next high is going to be that standing crunch on the left side. Either stepping or hopping. Let's push up and come to standing. Here we go. In 2, 1. Again, you can step or you're hopping. Halfway. Whew. 10 seconds. Whew. Drop it down to horse. Left shoulder forward. We're going to drop down to a plank next. We're going to be in a plank. The right knee's going to come forward and lift up and down. So like an elevator, I'll show you. So we're in plank, right knee to armpit, and it's going to go up and down. Here we go for 40. Drop the left knee down if you need to. Belly in. You're stronger than you think you are. I know it. Halfway. Seconds. Then we're going to lunge it out. Right foot forward. Woo. Same thing on the left side next. Whew. All right, let's step it back into our plank. Here we go. Left knee in. Lift and lower. Pull that belly in. Belly to spine. We got 10. Whew. Lunge it out. Next, we've got skater toe taps. Left foot forward here, and you're tapping the right toes in 5 seconds. Right palm to the floor. Here we go. Tap those right toes. Go at your own pace here. Make sure the left toes and left knee are both pointing forward in the same direction. We've got 10 seconds. All right. We're gonna go into a modified split. Drop the right knee back. Can't really see me here. Flex the left toes. Here you go. So your left toes are flexing back towards your face. And then fold over. Your next is gonna be that skater again, but on the other side. So bring the right foot forward. Left toes back. Left palm to the floor. Here we go. Tap the left toes. Right knee, right toes pointing forward. You guys got this. This is our last high in this set, I think. Nope, we got one more high. I lied. Two, and one. Step it back. Flex the toes in. Our last high is going to be mountain climbers. So you're going to start in a plank. Flex right toes towards you. We got 5 seconds to move into your plank. And you're either stepping and tapping the toes forward or you're running. And then we'll end this round in a down dog. You guys got this. Halfway. Light on the toes. Belly in. Weight shifts forward. Draw the shoulders down your back. Run it out. Or tap those toes. Hips low. Here we go. 5 seconds. Give me all you got. 2 and 1. Push it back. Down dog. Draw the shoulders down your back. Melt the heart. Get a 30-second break after this round. Release some heat. There you go. All right, I gotta plug back in so we don't die. All right, you got 20 seconds. Our next high, we're back into that jumping jack with a push-up. Remember, take the push-up out, just do the plank, or don't even do the plank at all. You can just jack it out. In 5, let's meet in standing. 1, here we go. Try to keep it light on the toes. When you move into your push-up, shift the weight forward, just like you would in the chaturanga in yoga. Keep the elbows in close to the body. All right, walk it forward. Forward fold. You can grab the toes or move into Padahastasana. Forehead to the shin. Next high is going to be high knees. Round up to standing. Here we go. High knees. Slow it down if you need to. Just keep the spine straight and belly in. We're more than halfway, guys. We're in round 3. Seconds. We're going to drop it down to the knees for camel pose. In 2. Take your time moving it down. Hands on the lower spine. Drop the head back. We're moving into step-ups in 3. Hips low. Good job, guys. Whew. Sun's out today. I'll take it. All right. If you're out there watching, probably going to be doing a HIIT class next Saturday. I was thinking about moving it to 8:15. Comment, let me know. Move into chair pose, sorry. If that would be better for you. My kids are up early, so I'd like to get it up and done. But if 9:15 works better, I can do that too. All right, we're going to be back into those traveling squat taps, malasana taps, whatever you want to call them. So we're center, right, center, left. Light on the toes, hips low. Think basketball. And we're tapping. Shuffle tap. Nine seconds. Wide leg forward fold. In 1, here we go. Forward fold, or you can grab the heels. We're gonna roll up to crow pose or malasana in the next one. So you're gonna be starting in this malasana. Roll back, come back to your malasana, or you're rolling up to crow. And you can either do a bunch or you can hold. Working on your strength. Shifting forward. Pull the toes into your butt. Toes together. Roll it back. We got 10 seconds. Get one more crow pose in and see if you can hold it. And jump it back to your cobra or up dog. There we go. Up dog. Push it back into down dog. Next is our plank jack with shoulder tap. Okay, here we go. Shift it into plank. Jack it out. Tap the shoulder. Light on the toes. Hips low. Woo. You can thank me later. Here we go, guys. Drop down to the knees, puppy pose. So either forehead or chin to the floor. Stretch the chest down. Feel a good stretch in the backs of the shoulders. Next, we're gonna float our dog. So you're pushing up to down dog. Belly is in. Pull the knee into the nose and kick up. Or you're gonna pull it in and float. If you're floating, weight shifts forward over the hands. Woo! Let's drop it down to dolphin. Move onto the forearms. We got one more high. Oh, push it back up. I forgot. We're doing warrior three. Sorry. Sweat in my eye. Shift the weight forward. Float the back leg off. Okay, back down to down dog. Left leg high. Pull it in and kick or float. There you go. Maybe you kick up to a handstand. Try not to hurt yourself though. Speaking to myself, really. So our low is that warrior three. All right. Right foot down, left leg up, palms to center. Shift the weight into the right big toe. 30-second break after this. Squeeze the inner thighs. Press the sole of the foot to the back. Shift the left hip down. Okay, little break here. And we're gonna go back to that standing crunch. Right knee, right elbow. Hopping or stepping. Woo. Here we go. In 5. So you're stepping or you're hopping or a combination. I'm gonna step it out a little bit here. Fading. Right knee, right elbow. Five seconds. Drop it down. Go into horse, but you're gonna clasp the palms behind. Pull the shoulders back. You can start to fold over here as we're gonna move into a forearm plank for our next high, and we're gonna shift it back and forth. Shift it back and forth. Forearm plank and rock. Belly in. Ooh, gotta keep that butt low. I just saw mine in the camera. Stick it up there. Whew. Butt low. Belly into the spine. Move it into Sphinx. So you're all the way down. All right. Okay, back up to standing. Crunching on the left. Or you can hop it out. you're stepping, maybe slow the movement down. Really crunch it on the left side and really contract. This is our last round here, guys. Whew. Last one. Sweep the arms up. Cactus the arms. Little back bend here. We're going to move into a plank and bring that knee into the armpit. And then it's going to move up and down. So it's going to go wrist to armpit from plank. So you're in your plank here. Knee in, up and down. I think they're called elevators. Drop the left knee down if you need to. Ten seconds. Pull the leg forward, pyramid pose. So you're staying straight up this time and folding over the front leg. Squeeze the inner thighs. We're moving back into plank. Left knee this time. Slow it down. If you need to, you drop the left knee down. So you're here. It's still very hard. Step the left toes forward. Pyramid. Fold over that front leg. We're going to move into the skater pose. So your front leg is going to be bent, toes and knee facing forward, and you're going to tap those right toes. We're halfway. Five seconds. Right knee back. Half splits. Flex the left toes in towards your face. Fold over. We're going to do that same thing on the other side. Oops, sorry. Right foot forward. Tap those left toes here. Make sure the knee and the toes are facing forward. And make sure when you shift the weight forward to tap the toes, that the right knee does not go forward of the right toes. You're more than halfway. Come on, guys. We only got one more high after this. Whew. In 2 and 1. Left knee down. Shift the right toes back. Let me slide back so you can see me. All right. Fold over. Whew. Shift it into high plank, booty climbers. So you're dropping the belly down and then pulling the knee in towards the chest. Last high here. it's almost like you're moving into an up dog, but you're not rolling over the toes. And then you're pulling the knee in like you would in a mountain climber. Last high. Couple more. Whew. Woo. Let's go into an up dog. Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Draw the shoulders down your back. We're going to cool it down next. Let's move right into our cool down. Press back into your down dog. Take a couple breaths here. It's okay if the knees are bending. If the knees are bending, start to slowly straighten the legs as you draw your heart towards your thighs, or more of a releasing the heart towards the thighs and drawing the shoulders back, pressing the biceps forward, pressing the crease of the arms forward and the palms into the floor. Take your time and start to walk your hands back to your feet. And if it's available to you, you're going to move into gorilla pose. I think you guys can see me. So in gorilla, you're going to walk the hands over the feet. So the hands come underneath the feet, toes touching on the wrists. And then just relax your head down to the earth. Belly towards the thighs. Start to melt down. Pull your chest towards your shins. Forehead towards your shins. Feel a good stretch in the hamstrings. Maybe bend the legs a little bit. Take a breath. Exhale. Roll forward. And start to straighten your legs here. So from the side, if you want to try that again, walk the hands over, toes on the wrists, bend the legs just a little bit. Big inhale, use the breath. Exhale, melt the chest down, pull the forehead closer to the shins. Roll the weight forward. Exhale. Let's half lift. Forward fold. I'm going to roll back forward. Inhale, one more half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Walk it out. We're going to move into a lunge with the right foot forward. Pressing forward. Place your palms a little bit above the knee, so not right on the knee. More towards the thigh. Shift forward. Make sure you don't have a lot of pressure on the top of the left knee. Start to bend the left toes in towards your left butt. If it's available to you, you're going to reach the right hand back and grab the left toes. Place the left palm to the floor. Look back over your left shoulder. Great job today, you guys. Looking over the left shoulder. Start to pull the left knee more in towards your left butt cheek. Looking back over the right shoulder. Slowly release. Palms down towards the floor. Move into your half splits here, like we did in the class. Or if you want, you can move into your full split here. A little bit of a stretch. Remember to breathe. Slowly make your way back through. Whew. We're going to step it back to a high plank. Shift forward. Bend at the elbows. Roll over the toes. Inhale, move into up dog. Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Roll over the toes. Push back and up. Down dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, sweep the left leg high. Step it through. Low lunge. Drop the right knee down. Remember, not a lot of pressure on that back knee. Roll over so you're not right on the top of the kneecap. Hands right above the knee here. Start to stretch forward. And then bend the right knee. Start to bring the right knee in towards your right butt cheek. If it's available, you can grab the left toes. Probably feels different on this side. And then look over your left shoulder. Right palm to the floor. Twisting the upper body. Roll over the right knee. Pull the right toes in. Release. Swing back and flex the left toes on in towards your face. Oh, our activity is complete. We're almost done, I promise. Stay here in your half split or move into a full split. Oh boy, I don't know if you still have my playlist on with some, but I guess it wasn't quite long enough. And the next song is like Witches on the Brooms Fly Up and Down. It's like a kid's Halloween song. Amazing. You just never know what's going to happen. All right. Slowly drag that left foot back. Move into your high plank. Inhale, exhale, forward. Come all the way down to the belly. All right, I think I'm going to take that headphone out. Oh, you can't see me. All right, we're going to do a bow pose here. So bend the knees in and grab the toes from the outside. If you can't grab both feet, don't worry. Just do one at a time. So maybe you're just grabbing the right foot first. If you're grabbing both, it's a loose grip with the fingertips, right underneath the toes. Inhale, kick the legs up. So we're just doing a little bow pose here. Not a full-blown hot Bikram bow, just a little one. So a little stretch. Slowly lower all the way down. Release to the mat. Turn to the right. We'll do another one. If you grabbed the right foot last time, grab the left foot this time. Bend the knees. Grab the toes from the outside. And then walk your hands in. We're going to grab on the inside this time. A little bit of a different stretch in the shoulders. Inhale, kick both feet up. Roll the weight forward as you kick the toes up. Breathe. Kick one more. Slowly lower. Turn to the left. Right ear to the mat. All right, we got 2 more stretches, and then I'll be done with you. Bring your legs out wide. Palms to the mat. Palms in close to your chest, fingertips in line with the shoulders. Inhale and press up. Little cobra here. Draw the shoulders in. Draw the elbows in towards the body. So arms and elbows touching the body. And pull the shoulders down your back. Pull the chest, heart forward, drop the head back. Slowly release to the mat. Left ear to the floor. Take a breath. Inhale, exhale, push back up. Child's pose. Forehead to the mat. Hips to the heels, palms to the floor. Draw the arms down your back. All right. Take your time. Slowly come up to seated. Thank you so much if you joined me here on Saturday. Again, I don't know. I think you can comment here. If you can't, you can comment on my Facebook page. If you'd rather do the class at 8:15 next Saturday, I will check with Phil and see if that is okay. But either way, you can always join into these classes. There's tons of them here. Thank you for joining. Have a wonderful rest of your weekend. Stay safe. Get outside in the fresh air. Sending healthy vibes your way.